All right, let's talk about something called concentrated liquidity. Sounds super fancy, right? But stick with me, because by the end of this, you're going to totally get it. It's actually a really smart idea. So let's dive in.
But before we get into the nitty-gritty, I've got a question for you. Think about it. How can you get all your stuff, your time, your energy, whatever you've got, to work smarter, not harder? Just tuck that question away in the back of your mind, because it's the secret key to this whole thing. Okay, so to make this super simple, let's meet our hero for today. This is Alex. And Alex has this awesome little trading booth where he trades candy for toys. Pretty cool, right?
Now, in the big, serious world of finance, they'd call Alex a liquidity provider. Whoa, fancy words. But don't worry, it just means he's the guy with the goods. He's got a big stash of candy and toys ready for anyone who wants to make a trade. Simple as that.
So, when Alex first got started, things weren't exactly perfect. He actually ran into a pretty big issue. We're going to call it the spread everywhere problem.
Okay, so picture this. Alex, being a super prepared guy, wanted to be ready for literally any trade imaginable. So he laid out his candy and toys on this huge table. He had a price for everything. 1 candy for 1 toy? Got it. 100 candies for 1 tiny toy? Yep, he had a pile for that too. He was trying to cover every single possibility, all the way from 0 to infinity.
But here's the thing. Most of his stuff just sat there. I mean, think about it. Who in their right mind is going to trade 100 candies for 1 little toy? It just doesn't happen. So all these piles of candy and toys were sitting in these dead zones, not earning him a single trading ticket. It was a total waste. Kind of like setting up a bunch of vending machines in a ghost town. They're all stocked up, ready to go, but nobody's there.
So Alex is looking at all this candy just collecting dust, and he's thinking, man, there has got to be a better way. And then, bam, he has a total light bulb moment.
He starts paying really close attention to his customers. And what does he see? Something super important. Almost everybody was trading in this one little area, this hot zone. Pretty much everyone agreed that, somewhere between 1 and 2 candies for 1 toy was the sweet spot. Those other crazy trades, yeah, they almost never happened.
So this gives him an idea for a brand new, super smart plan. It's basically 3 steps. Step 1, he figured out where all the action was happening. Step 2, he decided to just forget about those lonely dead zones at the ends of the table. And step 3, this is the magic part. He took all his candy and all his toys and piled them up right in that busy hot zone.
So, did it work? Oh yeah. His new plan didn't just pay off, it paid off big time. Let's check out just how much of a game changer this was.
Seriously, the difference is like night and day. The old way? His stuff was spread out all over the place, earning him a few measly tickets here and there. But the new way, by focusing everything in that hot zone, all his stuff is constantly working, making trades and earning him tons of tickets. That right there, that's what high capital efficiency is all about.
And look, you don't have to take my word for it. The results are right here. Just look at this chart. That tiny little bar on the left, that's the old way. And that skyscraper next to it, that's the new concentrated way. It's amazing. He's making way more trades with the exact same pile of candy and toys.
So just how much more efficient are we talking? Well, in the real world, this exact strategy can make your money up to, get this, 4,000 times more efficient. No, that is not a typo. 4,000 times. It's an absolutely insane power-up.
Okay. But you know how it is. With any amazing power-up, there's always a catch, isn't there? There's a little challenge you've got to watch out for.
So, what happens if that hot zone decides to pack up and move, right? Like, imagine toys suddenly get super popular, and now everyone thinks they're worth 3 candies each. Well, that new price is totally outside of Alex's little trading zone.
And this is where we bump into a risk called impermanent loss. It sounds scary, but here's all it means. Because toys got more valuable everywhere else, people rushed to Alex's booth to buy his cheap ones. So he sold out of all his toys in a flash. And what's he left with? A giant pile of candy, which is now the less valuable thing. He basically missed out on that big price jump.
So here's the bottom line. When the prize moves out of his special range, his booth just stops. It goes inactive. He's not earning any more tickets. To get back in the game, he has to actually move his stall, or, in the digital world, click a few buttons, and set up shop in the new hot zone.
All right, so after all that, what's the big lesson from Alex's adventure?
What's the final takeaway from this incredible power-up?
It's pretty simple, really. Concentrated liquidity is an amazing, super powerful way to make your stuff work harder and earn you more. But, and this is a big but, it is not a set it and forget it kind of deal. You have to be paying attention. You've got to be ready to move when the market moves.
I absolutely love this way of thinking about it. It's like a high-performance race car. It's ridiculously fast. It's powerful. But you can't just hand the keys to anyone, right? You need a good driver who actually knows how to handle all that power.
And that really brings us right back to the beginning. Because this whole idea of concentrating your efforts, it's not just for trading, is it? So my final question for you is, where in your life could you stop spreading yourself so thin? Where's the hot zone you could focus on to get way better results? Something to think about.